What an incredible sight. And it's not just for challahs. Temple Beth is a place to come for many occasions, when we're supposed to, when we're not supposed to. But thank God, we've taken precautions. We have an incredible high holiday task committee chaired by Steve Iskowitz, who for the last couple of months has been presiding over investigating, considering options, what are ways we could try to be normal. Anyway, we sure hope our new live stream will be working effectively. Believe it or not, we have a brand new sound system coming in this week in time for Rosh Hashanah. The only question, of course, is it going to work? But we'll find out. And we hope everything is fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we actually hear the sound of the shofar, a few words to remind everyone of why. What is the point of the shofar? It has many meanings and interpretations. The first thing you know about a shofar, especially if you're seeing one for the first time, is that there are two ends to it, a large hole and a small hole. Now, if you never blew a shofar before, your logic would tell you the bigger hole is the place you should go to and blow into that, because it's probably easier to get sound out of a larger hole than a smaller one. But not so. If you blow into the larger hole, you're not going to get a sound. You only get sounds by going through the smaller one, which may be the shofar's way of teaching us that as we go through life, sometimes the easier ways and steps may be more tempting, but don't necessarily get us where we need to be. And so we have to try harder, using more effort, to make the sounds come out, which means to make our lives meaningful on this earth. So we will make those sounds momentarily, but another major interpretation of the shofar is it often is referred to as a spiritual alarm clock, a way of reminding us, starting with the few days before Rosh Hashanah, that we have to wake up spiritually. We have to get out of our beds and tackle the chores before us and all the needs of the world around us. As we stand here today, there are hundreds of thousands and millions of people around the globe who are suffering from a terrible illness, and they need us for their support. As we stand here today, there is a racial divide in this country. There's a divide between police and the citizenry, and we need to tackle those issues and solve them if we want to continue to be the United States of America. And I'm sure we do. So we can't avoid those issues. We must tackle them directly, and hopefully the holidays will inspire us to change the world. I want to conclude this introduction with three beautiful quotes. The first one is from Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, who reminds us that indifference to evil is worse than evil itself. In a free society, some are guilty, but all are responsible. That's a powerful lesson from Abraham Joshua Heschel. Then a quote from Albert Einstein. Thank you, L&M Food. Albert Einstein reminds us that the world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. We have to make sure we're not in that category. And finally, the great Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The time is always right to do what is right." So if we put things off, they're never going to get better. They're waiting for us to heal. So let's blow the shofar and hear the different sounds. Shana Tova. Happy and sweet New Year. Drive carefully going home. We'll see you on Rosh Hashanah, either on screen or for the few of you who can get in, that'll be here. We wish you all the best. A year of goodness, sweetness, and peace. Go in peace.